of the people ask, where could you find your chatting video? Okay. If you go on my YouTube, just write Ken Remote Chatting, you see the video. It's there. All right. And I think is it in the resources video on the Telegram channel? I'm not sure, but if you go on my YouTube, just try, search all the video, just type Ken Remote Psychology of Trading. You're gonna understand a lot of things that I did on so there's market psychology, then there is your psychology in trading. Okay. But they are all linked. Are you guys ready? Put ready on the chat. I think we can now, this 10 o'clock. Okay. We have to sacrifice one for one. Okay. I've been waiting on the market for the last 1 hour. It didn't come. Okay. I always have a 1 hour span, max 1 hour, 30-minute span of trading. Okay. Most times when I extend that time, I am breaching something that I've stayed on, and most my results are not always good. It's not good to wait too much in the market. For some people, they can. I don't know. I can't afford it. Okay, so it's also part of the things I want to talk about. Are you guys ready? Only one person said ready. So is it that you guys want to trade? And if you want to trade, I have a timeline for trading. Okay, and the market is not coming, but I dropped an alarm already. So what we're going to do is, whilst we're here waiting, okay. So this is where I want to trade this market, here or here. This is the best spot actually, okay, but I'll trade here on timing. Okay, while this market, I'll trade it when it gets to, they are consolidating. I said the market has to break here before I'll trade this area. It's not broken. It has to break above. You can see that it's holding in this area. It has to break and close above, even probably break this area, then come to this area, I'm going to have a trade. But since the market is still here, for me to buy, my trade is still here. Okay, so I dropped an alarm there already, guys. There's an alarm here. So if the market comes fine, there's an alarm here also. What's time? So the next trade for me is supposed to be the close of either this 10 o'clock candle, which is in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, if it closes here, I'll take it. Okay. But the next trade is going to be 10:15. So I'm going to be patient. You guys with me? All right. Good. So alarm is waiting on us. Let's learn already. Okay. 4 people already learned. So you guys write it down. Take note. I'm going to be slow as I can. All right. One of the things you have to be critical about is for you to be good at mastering psychology. Don't allow the market give you ideas. Be a negotiator. Okay. Don't be an emotional trader. Bargain your trade expectation before you get started trading. What does it mean? Logically analyze where you would love to trade the market as against what the market is doing, and you're just flipping it. Who won if you got what if you understand what I mean? Okay, traders who are found to do their analysis. See, the market has so many options for you. And by every time you come, you just pick the options that are given to you. You're like plucking fruit. But when you do analysis and you wait for, be a trader that sets your goal to the market. Okay, and say, if this market comes to this area based off on my trading routine strategy, if this market comes to this and fulfills this criteria, that's why you have to have a trading routine, a trading strategy, a trading checklist. Okay, like I give to you guys, I have a trading check. Before I take any trade, this is what I want to happen. It means, okay, I am giving the market, I'm setting up my trade ideas, and I'm waiting for the market to come to me. I am more comfortable when the market comes to me. I can learn from me when I know I'm the one who gave the market my option. Does that make sense? You can take data on the options you set, but when the market gives, you don't even learn. The market is so dramatic, and you'll be more emotional. When you trade the market off your limits, you get more emotional, and emotional traders are not successful traders. Amen. Are you guys with me? Put 10 if you got that. That's one tip. Okay. And I gave it first because very, very important. Many traders, when they come to the market, you'll see what the market is doing, and they analyze flowing with what the market is doing. okay, and they are not strategic or conceptual with the market. I have a concept of trading, okay. Is either I'm using the trend concept, okay, or I'm using market structure concept, or I'm using, price trap concept, okay. Whenever I see what the market is doing, understanding, I put a concept to it, then I strategically set my checklist on that concept, and I wait for it. For every time I don't, I'm just being playful, okay. But for you, if you want to master I'm talking psychology. Psychology works on data, no emotions. Okay. So it's easy to master our routine when you know how to do that routine. So that's why I come on the session. You think when this market is moving, I don't know, I can just buy. But I don't. Okay. Because why? I learn nothing when I win, even when I lose. The best thing that happens to me is that if I lose, I learn something. But when you trade off your routine with no strategy, with no concept, you don't learn anything, you just lose. Even when you win, you're losing. You don't know. It's just, you think you're adding money, but you're actually what? What you're doing is that you're lending money is going to be taken away from you. Just a matter of time. Are you guys getting me? Put tracking on the chart. I want to know you guys are getting this. It's very, very important. Okay. So the next thing would be, let's come to your money. All right. When it comes to making decisions with engaging the market, patience is very well. See, patience is 100% required. You know, some people can't be patient in trading because they don't even know what they are being patient for. That's why I gave you the first one. If you know what you want to trade, you will be patient, and you won't be, when the market is moving up and down, going the way of your assumption. Sometimes you assume the market is going to buy and it buys. Okay. You assume again and it buys. There's a tendency that you just want to follow the next, you want to make decisions on your next assumption. It doesn't really work that way. Even if it goes most of the time, that you're actually suggesting, and there's nothing different from a gamble. Okay. You're just suggesting. And when you win, it's fine. You're going to be excited. But when you lose, you're not going to like yourself. Okay. The feeling you're having that there's something missing, it's not about the market. It's about your decision and what leads to your decision in trading. Okay. So what you do is that strengthen your decision. Okay. You're going to empower that feeling. You're going to empower or lose that feeling. Strengthen your decision. Okay. This is something. Trading is data. Everybody write that down. Trading is a skill of data. So you have to be a good data analyst in trading. So when I give you a strategy, what you see is a set of data. I know the market is going to buy, but I just buy at certain places because that is the data. The data shows that when you follow my routine of trading, 100% trade, that if you take 100 trades, you're going to win 75. Okay? If you follow the data, all right, you're going to win 75. If you clearly, that's the minimal data. So I have 4-point analysis, then I have 5-point analysis. Okay. If you follow my 5-point analysis, if you take 100 trades, you're probably going to win over 85. And even if you repeat it, you're going to win 85. If you repeat it again, your minimum you would win is 85. Okay. Sometimes it's going to get to 95. But it never plays lower than 85. If you follow the 0.5 analysis, it means you're taking every trade on timing, and every other thing follows. You would win 85% of the time. Okay. That is 0.5. Now, there is a technical, you can remove timing. You would win over 70% if you're not taking trades on timing. Okay, you win over 70 out of 100. It's been consistent. Do 500 trades, you're going to find the same consistency. Do 1,000 trades, you're going to find it. Nothing shifts if you just do the same thing. That's what we call a strategy. But just because it's a strategy doesn't mean you're going to get the result of the strategy. Because why? A strategy is a set of data when you follow the data. Now, taking that data into live investing changes the data. Because why? When you were trading the data, nothing was involved. It's just a set of data. But when you are trying to use money to trade it, something is involved. Many people don't know. Your emotions is a force that can change anything. Am I talking to someone? Are you guys ready to listen? I'm just trying to strengthen your psychology. Many people don't know this and they get frustrated. Okay, this skill, this strategy, this data about trading, about your strategy, about your concept is only 30% of your success. It doesn't move above. It doesn't change a thing. Okay. What a lot of people have not mastered is the psychology of person. What is what is my emotion? How much is my emotion? Some of you have poor emotions and you don't know. You bring that emotions. See, the market is a reflection of who you are. And your emotions are a reflection of what you're feeling, what your present data of feeling. How do I know your present data of feeling? Is the emotions you give, the feelings you throw out. So the market is like a mirror. It doesn't matter what you conceptualize in the market. When you bring your emotions today into the market will reflect those emotions, your present data of you. So mastering psychology requires two things. You master the market psychology and you master your personal psychology. Okay, what do I think about investing? Some of you are not good investors. Some of you are not good at sowing. All right. Some of you do not live above money. You're subject to money. You think if you come into this market, money is not going to be your lord. Okay. It changes the data. So what you need, the moment you get the data, now practice you. Okay. Are you guys with me? Practice you. I have $100. I want to see how I can reflect my mastery of $100 with this data of trading. Are we together? Put one on the chat. This is what a lot of people don't do. The moment they get the result, they dive right into live trading fund, huge account. Oh boy, they want to trade, and you see you're getting messed up. You keep losing account. You think you don't. There's something you're missing. No, yes, there's something you're missing, which is you qualified. Now you have the data of trading. Okay, you need that to go to the next level. You now have to get into you. What is your investment skill? What is your investment? You have to master investing. Trading is an environment to invest. But are you a good investor? If you are, you probably be a six-figure earner already. But if you are not, it means there are mistakes you're making. There are things you're not seeing. You have to start learning them. How do I react when I'm winning? How do I react when I'm losing? But most importantly, the force. There is a wealth in you. If you've not activated it, you can never get the wealth outside. Everything on the outside comes to based on the account you created on the inside. All right, all the time. Okay, in 2 minutes, it's timing. Let's see if we can jump on a trade. I think the market is, yeah, shooting, shooting, shooting. So this broke above, okay? And it means if this market comes to, oh boy, it is just one candle. It's a fine trade, but it's just one candle. I love my reversals to be a minimum of two candles. You see this trade, today's trading, I suspect something, okay? They are moving before time. So today's trading, this is what today's trading is doing. It's respecting the false before technical, before close of the candle. Okay. So should I take the GBP CHF? Let's see. Uh it's gonna close the candle in 18 seconds. Okay, I like where it is right now. Okay. I mean, all right. I didn't wait for the close of the candle anyway. But I mean, it's 15, so we're in 15. So it's either this gives us this area, all right, or it comes to this area. Anyway, this guy came on AUD. I took the trade because it's timing. Okay. The force of this candle is suspicious anyway, but let's see how it plays. I believe the close of AUD JPY around this area is going to send it back. I think the market is still going to come down to 210. I'm perceiving, or probably 192. I just see how it goes. If it pulls up from here, it's going to be fine. But if it keeps coming down, okay, like you can see both market are playing the same, like the same. If put in $250, how much should uh, I put in every time I get to 1,000? I really don't understand the question. If put in $50, if you put in $50, okay, I was also going to come to now managing the money when you're trading, like give you a kind of a concept. But let's see how this trade plays out first. I think it wants to come down. Hmm. Oh, there's a good jump.
Hello, sir. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Okay, now I'm thinking since we know it's on a reversal mode, how
Mm.
about trading the reversals?
What's the concept of trading in reversal? Do you have it?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, so whatsoever you trade, whatsoever you like
Mhm.
the first thing I said, what do you want to trade? Set it in motion before the market comes. So I made a decision that I want to buy. So I stay on the buy. I don't move because the market is selling. I've had different areas I want to buy. I have to fulfill those areas at my risk as well. Okay. That is it. You don't shift because the market is selling. Okay. It means you are not a conceptualized trader. You just flowing with the market. And sometimes it's very, very dangerous. Does that make sense? Okay, good. I think my next area is 210. After I take 210, if it comes down to, come on. I was just going to take this area. I thought it was going to come. GBCHF is just dancing around. Okay. I see close within the zone. I'm going to get in again at 210. It's almost there, except it's going to be shy. Okay. Normally, I'll wait for the close of the candle because now I only have less than 4 minutes anyway. But I'll just take a shoot at, I'll take a shoot at it. Okay. So I'm not taking the close of the candle. I'm just testing my Let's see. Let me see. Is anything changing? GBP, CHF. I'm just taking the technical. Let's see how that goes for us. But if you still hold the area, close of the candle will be a lot better, I think. Yeah. The mic is actually okay. Did you just raise this hand or it's been raised? So I think GBP is too strong, CHF is still there. So at some point, this market is going to reverse. It may just take time, but it all comes back to not just winning the trade, but win your strategies. Hold on to your plans. Okay. I think we have something to clear, right? I think that's a 57 seconds to go to clear a good trade. Was a good trade, right? Put good trade on the chat. Okay. So that was
Another,
you said,
another question, please.
yeah, I want to hear the winning bells.
Okay, I know I just joined. I just joined. I've been in your Telegram group for a very long time, but it's today I joined your live. Okay,
Okay.
I have a question, please.
All right. So this was a good trade,
Um,
right? Hold on, guys. This was a good trade. So hold on. I'm coming. So what was the first entry? The first entry was the close of this candle or roll actually gave you. The second entry was this. I said this area, I will close it. So every close of the candle is an entry. Okay, and I gave you guys a technical area. All right. I just cleared two areas right now. And one had a roll. I actually had employee roll today. I was trying not to do rollover trades, but I did. But you can see that the technical area actually cleared. If you took this area at the close of this candle, okay, you cleared it. If you took this area when it got here, you cleared it. Just one area, all right, could have paid you twice. You know, that's what patient is. I've hit my target for the day in just one waiting for one trade. Okay. And I told you guys that this guy come here, it's going to be a good area. It did, it broke, came, but I didn't just like it because of the fact that it was just one candle. You know, it all sum up to what I was saying uh, about making a choice and holding on to it. All right. So go ahead, Madam Nurika, right?
okay, so I've been noticing some differences. I said let me ask one or two. Maybe you will give me better explanation. Okay,
All right.
I've knew you right from the time of IML. So
Okay.
when you created your Telegram group, I joined it. In fact, since last year, but honestly, I've never joined your live. Today is my first time. Now I'm seeing
Wow. Yeah, among those people. Right.
So no, I kept missing it. That's the point. I usually go to work, just that I'm home today. That's why I joined. So I kept missing your live sections. So I noticed that in IML you used to do 3 minutes trading. Here I noticed 5 minutes. That's one thing I noticed. Two, I want you to please tell me the stochastic setup so I can do
Right.
my next trading. I can follow. Three, I need a broker. I don't know which broker to use. If you can recommend a good broker, we appreciate that. So I can create my demo account and start practicing. Three, how do we identify um technical kini? How did you mention it?
Technical
Yeah,
analysis, charting.
analysis.
So guess what? So this is where you start from, man. Since you said you came here today, this is your first session. Okay. So let me guide you through. The trading is about instructions. Okay. This is the link, all right, to register. If you are in Nigeria or if you are outside of the United States, okay, you should use one prime option. That is what I use. Okay. But if you are in the United States, use pocket option. Right, this is the link. If you go on the Telegram channel right now, 1000 Banks Better Academy, okay, you're going to see this. It's the number, the pin message number 3. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. It's number, I think, okay, number 3 is trading resource. So this is it. If you just click on the pin message, you're going to see, use this link below for your FFX. FFX means your binary option, fast frequency Forex. Okay. So this is the link to register for your trading account, your broker. Now, the next resource, everything you need to catch up with me is here. Okay. The vision that we have, okay, the perfect entry trading strategy, which is the step-to-step process to taking this trading I'm just giving you right now, both the stochastic, all of the settings, it's all there. Okay. It's all in this video. Now, the next video is how to open a one prime account for FFX and use it. How to use it is there. So you can see that even if you're a beginner, there is a resource for you. Okay, your success journey in trading is about trading mindset, trading psychology. Okay, then trading view setup for you to understand how to use trading view setup, trading psychology, and risk management. I've done these resources. Beginner setup part 2, trading psychology and broker setup for beginners. Okay, trading on practical trading psychology. I'm big on psychology. I'm very big. Over 60% of these videos here are to help your mindset in trading and psychology. All right. Then trading management 101. You're gonna love this resource. It's just that a lot of people don't have time to go through. They want the fast means to understanding. There are 4 clues that I give to people. Don't obey yourself to lead to understanding. Most times we think if we understand, we're going to do better. No, if you do better, you're going to understand. Okay. Experiences leads to understanding. When I get personal experiences on things, I understand them better. I don't want someone to teach me on. Some people want understanding to be taught to them. No, when you experience, you get proper understanding. So what I tell people, go watch the video. Okay, as you're watching the video, as you listen to it more and more, you're altering what you believe about that before and you're changing it to a present belief. And when that belief sets in, and how do a belief set in? When you're consistent with things, psychologically, you're rewiring yourself that you need something for that thing, you're paying attention. Where your energy of attention goes, okay, you actually get what? And the energy of retention. You retain what you pay attention to. Okay, so understanding is going to set in quickly, and that understanding is sustainable. But if I teach you something, I'm showing you something, and oh, you think you understand it, it's flying. Okay, it's fleeting. So you have to experience, watch the video over and over again, and just tell yourself, begin to take some step. I've told you the how. Set up the broker. Begin to see, okay, if everything comes to this, don't try to understand it. Just, okay, Kenry said, if I do all of these things, I wait for the market. Don't try to understand it. Just wait for the market and take the trades. You find that as you're taking the trade, you're understanding it more because now there is no emotion of I want to make money or I'm losing money. Try with a demo account. Okay. Get the data. Out of 100 trades, Cambridge says, find time to take 100 trades. And you see the result. You're going to find that if you follow the steps, you're going to, so prove the data, you're going to find understanding in it. You know, a lot of people, what they just do is that because it's so easy, what I just did is so easy, they think they can just apply the terms of money. It doesn't work that way. You're going to crush yourself. Okay, go ask people who have crushed themselves. There are no more training. That's what they did. Get the data. When you have proof of data, you're going to have proof of result. If you don't have proof of data, any result you get is fleeting. It's going to leave you. So follow the data, get the proof of data. It means you follow the instruction. Out of 100 trades, you get 75. Repeat it again, you get 75. Now you can take yourself to the next class, which is the class of money management and psychology. Fund an account and just follow the data. Don't trade to make money. Fund an account and just follow the data. You're going to find out that your results are different. Because why? You're going to get in. Your emotions are going to play with you. You're going to say, let me leave, let me stay. You know, oh, let me just take this profit right now. This money is important to do. Ah, man, this is $10. So $10 is 18,000 now. Everything is going to begin to play. The $100 is $180. Let me just keep this $100. I will take another trade. After I 75%, you begin to play. Your emotions will begin to deceive you. But what you just do, I'm not here to win, neither am I here to lose. I'm here to experience. If you get enough experience, you're going to get what? Enough mastery. Okay, so the data will lead to, so now I'm just here to trade. So when I come onto any session, I have a trade. I have an amount of trade I want to take, and I have an amount of risk I want to risk. I know the market. I could stay in the market over 2 hours and I can get any money I want to get. Okay, but that is not my trading style. I want to risk a certain amount for a certain amount of trade every day for the next 1 year. Okay. I don't care which I lose. I don't care. I don't come here to win. I come here to trade. But what am I trading? The data. So if I win, fine. If I lose, fine. But I win overall because the data shows that I win overall. So let me just stay on the data. I win overall. And it's been consistent with my winning. Okay, but for every time I'm emotionally connected to winning a session, guess what? I alter the data. How many of you can relate to that? Put 10. Don't alter your data. Strengthen your data, then use the data. Okay, we don't come here on the session. Yes, when we win, we celebrate. But the whole idea is not winning. The whole idea is to trade and follow the data. Out of 100 trades, you win 75. Okay, now the question is, what risk are you using for 75? Because if you have a bad risk routine, you can lose 30 and win 70 and have a losing session. Okay, that is weird. But for binary, it's quite, do you know why I love binary? Binary is easy to manage risk. Okay, if I'm trading 5 trades and I'm using $30 for each 5 trade, and that is how I do my trades, boom. 5 trades, if I win 3, fine. If I lose 2, fine. Okay, if I always stick to that routine, I will never lose because my trading, except I alter the trading strategy, it's not a guesswork. If everything comes to this, I take. If I take that, just take the trade, forget the outcome. The outcome is 75% out of 100. You don't know which one is the 35. So leave the losing trade to appreciate the losing trade because you don't know if you try to interfere with the losing trade, you may affect your winning. Does that make sense? Put sense in the chat. What a lot of people do is they just want to make it about winning. You're gonna affect your trading psychology. You're gonna be messed up. Okay. So the moment you get the data, that is your success in trading. The next thing is be disciplined to following the data. Your journey for the next 1 year or 2 years is to master the data you've learned. But for every time you're skipping the process, it will wire you out of trading. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to say is risk. A lot of people know the strategy, but they don't have a good risk routine. When it comes to Forex, it's harder, but for binary, it's easier, like I just explained. Okay. The moment I take 2 winning trades, I am done for the day. Do you guys know? Okay. 2 winning trades. When I use my full risk trades on timing, so this is how I apportion my risk. If I'm going to spend $300 to trade in a day, okay, I'm going to break it into 5 trades. All right. So most times I tell you light trades. What I do is I'm breaking into 3 trades. So 100 trades on 3 time frame, 15 minutes. Like every 15 minutes, it's my full trade. It means I use the full risk portion. So if I'm risking $300 for today, I may wait for 3 setup. Okay. What it means that for every setup, I'm going to use $100 to trade. But when I am seeing the analysis, because of the variation of the analysis, sometimes it may get on timing, it's not on the technical, but it's around every other thing is aligned. Sometimes I want to take fast trades. I will break my one risk into 3. All right. And I would maybe take $30, just to experience that. But when it comes to that full portion, I would use my full portion risk. If I lose that, I have just lost 1 portion. I still have 2 portions to trade. So you can see that it's not about the strategy now. I know where to trade. The strategy is established, but I now have to manage my risk, which is quite more important than my strategy. because a lot of people don't trade strategy of risk. So if another one comes, if it is full, I just take it. Another one comes. So if I lose those 3 portions, I'm done for the day. Even if I see that, oh, another one is coming. For every time I interfere, trust me, I don't always like myself. Okay, I could lose thousands of dollars just in one session if I breach. So if that could happen to me, what do you think is going to happen to you? So I just learned to, okay, data, I'm taking 3 trades. So what I did right now in this session is I took 3 trades. The moment the market came, no, I took 2 trades, but I rolled over. So when you roll over, I think I rolled over, I didn't roll, it was once, okay? I rolled over once, okay, and I took, so I only used 2 portions today, but I am done because I also have if I win 2 trades, I could leave the other portion. The extreme is if I lose 3, but if I win 2 trades, I'm done. I stay on that. I forget the third one. Do you know, guys, I don't have a target for money. I just have a routine of win and loss. I don't say I want to make this amount today. No. If I win 2 good trades, I'm done. Okay. And if I've not won my 2 trades, I only have 3 trades to lose for my winning. If I lose 3 trades, I'm done. Does that make sense? So apart from the fact that I have a winning strategy, I also have a disciplined trading risk management. Put 10 on the chart if you got what I just said. These are things nobody have to teach you. I can only tell you, you find out that when you start finding success, there's a discipline of risk and there's a discipline of the data of trading strategy. Stop trying to get into the market to be a successful trader. Success is dependent on these 2 things I just shared with you. Okay? Nobody put 10. All right, since you guys are still grasping the thought. Are you guys still grasping? Did you guys grasp the thought? These are simple, like they are simple, but they could be harsh when you ignore them. You could lose a lot of money and you could be frustrated and you leave this environment only to come back later because you realize this environment, when you start it and you see the kind of money here, you can't find it anywhere. The kind of consistent money you can make with trading, you can't find it anywhere. All right. Any questions? Since you guys are not, it seems I'm speaking jargons. You guys are not getting it. Was I too fast? Okay. I think I can stop recording now.
No,